about the fact that Caitlyn is getting a lot of love. She deserves that, and she's helped.
What's up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And today's topic will be another Caitlin Clark topic, of course, because we love her over here at Charge the Game. And Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie sets the record straight, and she has a whole lot to say about the angry women in the WNBA who continue to exude all of this hatred, jealousy, pettiness, cattiness. Let's go, guys.
I think it's all about money, marketing, and we cannot deny what Caitlin Clark has done for the women's game. I'm not going to act like it's something that we don't see.
Say it again for the women in the back. Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie. If she can put her pride to the side knowing everything that she's done for the great game of the WNBA, Women's National Basketball Association, then I know there are several others who can do the same thing. Now, we're not saying bend over backwards and kiss Caitlin Clark's ass. What we're simply saying is enough is enough. Can we stop all of these subliminals that certain women are throwing? You saw Nafisa Collar talking about Indiana Fever having too many games on national televised programs. Guess what? Okay, we want to see the white girl. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, we want to see Caitlin Clark play basketball. Yes, there's other talent in the WNBA of opposite color. Tremendous talent. We're not taking that from them. I don't care about Aja Wilson's playing style. I don't care about Angel Reese's, Diana Taurasi, the Brittany Griner, whatever her name is, right? Well, I don't care. I didn't care. I didn't care about anything about the W until Caitlin Clark came. So you can't knock what Caitlin Clark has brought to this game. You can't deny the ratings in the NCAA tournament right now as we speak are nowhere near the 2024 ratings. Let's keep going.
She's had a huge effect called the Caitlin Clark effect. Yes, have we ever had teams have to get into larger arenas to play against a team? No, we have not. So
large arenas, larger where the pro basketball players play. I mean, the pro men basketball players play. Most of these arenas, one by one, most of these teams, they're waking up. They're saying, you know what? We know that the ladies may not like this, but we got to do what's best for business. And right now, Caitlin Clark is simply the best for business. It's no in between. It's none of that. Caitlin Clark is that. And I do see that a lot of the women, slowly but surely, are starting to kind of come around today. You heard what Klay Thompson dad said. I think his name is Michael Thompson. He said that they too were jealous of Magic Bird Jordan, but he knew, just like the rest of the players at that time knew, that they were going to get paid very, very well if they went along with the program. Now you got to ask yourself, you guys are crying and saying you want more money. You want more money, or do you want more emotions? Because right now nobody cares about the emotions. So the bare minimum, I would just want you guys to get your money. It's not going to happen if you guys aren't willing to move to other arenas, increase ticket sales, ticket revenue, merchandise sales, all of that. And also, guys, it helps people understand the rest of the players on these other teams. Next to Caitlin Clark, my favorite player is literally Arike Ogunbowale. The girl is good. I didn't notice her until the WNBA All-Star game. And then when she played the Dallas Wings 2 or 3 times last season, it was a complete shootout. That's what happens when you pay attention to the face of the league and Caitlin Clark. And then you turn around and appreciate what comes with that. So hopefully this season they'll start to begin this, or they'll continue to be in their way.
We have more eyeballs on the game, and Caitlin Clark brings that. Why would we feel
Thank
some
you.
kind of way because she has more television games? I think we have to understand that when one player eats, we all eat, and as we all get more.
Did she just say what I just said? Say it ain't so. When one player eats, we all eat. It's only common sense. This may be like differential equations to the women in the W, though. I don't know.
It just opens it up for everyone else. And I think Caitlin has said that even herself in certain interviews. And I love that. I love that she's not the player who's like, it's all about her. It's not. She's giving love and homage to those of us that have come before her. She shares the wealth with her teammates. And she doesn't have to do that. So I just don't, again, I don't know what the big deal is about the fact that Caitlin is getting a lot of love. she deserves that, and she's helped.
The big deal is women are their worst enemies. Unfortunately, it happens not only in sports but in the world in general. I mean, how many times as men have we gone out and we saw a bunch of dudes jacked, ripped, tall, short, beardless? It doesn't matter. We're not in competition. We're just like, what's up, dude? Typical conversations, nice beer, talk about what we do in life. That's interesting. That's not interesting. But with women, no. Even when I go out with my lovely fiance, who is drop dead gorgeous, if I must admit myself, I always see how women just kind of stare at her. She's typically not the person that's going to be like having her nose up in the air and stuff like that. But I see women just always be mean before they're nice. And that's exactly what's happening in the WNBA. Lisa Leslie is saying she don't understand where or why they can't let it go. They can't let it go because of not only are they emotional, but then you have social media in stations and sports programs like ESPN who ignite racial division and feuds and racial bias. So that's what keeps this thing going. It's like a nonstop loop of bullshit that's hindering the game from growing. So I think and I believe sooner or later they're going to get tired. Okay, they're going to get tired, and I feel like the Indiana Fever will be the one team that shows them the blueprint. Because if you notice last season, the chemistry started to develop, and those women, it was a certain select few women. Nyla Smith, who's no longer on the team, praise the heavens. You guys notice that even her own team started to come around. So once they see like, hold up, these sisters are fighting for Caitlin Clark, and her teammates are passionate about her, and she has a strong-minded head coach who isn't like what's her name? Was it Christy Sides, who was obviously a sweetheart. This was too much for her. Too much. She has a coach that's a little more strong, fierce, and has a backbone, so they're going to see everything fall into place. And then you're going to see each team implement the Caitlin Clark blueprint, and it's going to grow the game. That's what I suspect, and that's what I'm hoping for. But y'all let me know. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know.
This game, just as a lot of other players have.
Yep.
But it is what it is. And I think that we are all benefiting from the effects that she's had on the game. And I just appreciate the way she shows up. Listen, she's a competitor. She's a trash talker. She makes players around her better. She's exciting to watch. And quite frankly, I miss seeing her. Being at Unrivaled, she was there. Like, I miss seeing her play. So I really look forward to seeing her back out there. But as I do all of the WNBA players, like, we are really watching a very exciting level of basketball. I miss seeing Asia Wilson out there. Like, she's, to me, still one of the best players in the world. So it's been great seeing Nafisa Collier out there. I think she's in the top, one of the best players in the world. Like, so I feel like the competition is there. You got to go out there and prove yourselves. And listen, are we going to get upset about 5, 6, 10 games less on television or not? I don't think we should. We have access to find these games now in a way that we never had before. And we have to appreciate that, and all these platforms that support the W. So, hey, listen, Caitlin, I am so thankful for her. I'm thankful for all of these women and where this game is. And we have to step back and see the big picture and how it's impacting all of us.
Ooh, wow. The sisters may not like that one, Lisa Leslie. What the fuck? Yo, couldn't have said it better myself. I too agree with Lisa Leslie. I feel like this is the type of mentality that the rest of the W should adapt. And it shouldn't be about black or white, especially because you see more and more people coming out and vocally expressing their love and support for Caitlin Clark. And especially when you see someone who's an icon to the game, a mogul to the game. And again, guys, who's an African-American lady supporting Caitlin Clark. Because the sports world, fans are fandom. And you can't allow people to split your decision based off of what the other sheep are doing. You guys know what I mean when I say sheep thinking. Like, you should never in life, in my opinion, go with things just because, right? You got people that's saying, I want to do this just because my culture does this or my culture does that. Well, what about you? Like, what about what you want to do for yourself or say for yourself? And I agree with Lisa Leslie, man. I too miss Caitlin Clark. I look forward to her games. I like her style. She done got a little swole. She been in the gym. I think that she's going to come back more serious, more impactful than ever. I think that she's taking it seriously and taking the LeBron James MJ approach, knowing the responsibility of the W right now is literally all on her, and she's going to protect that. She's going to make a way for the rest of these ladies, and I couldn't agree more with Lisa Leslie. Hall of Famer spoke. We listen. We hear you. And we look forward to seeing what Caitlin Clark is going to do this season. You guys let me know what y'all think. Are you guys going to be rooting for Caitlin Clark? Are you excited to see how she's going to look with her new teammates and her new coach? I certainly am. Let me know in the comment section if you guys found value to this video, or if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys can get future content. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.